Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, but it's not going to be a makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new foundation by Too Faced. It's the Born This Way foundation. So I purchased this recently, and it was about $39, and I was trying to save up money if I can finally buy this foundation because a lot of people have raving about it, and I've heard very few little people, go really negative on it, but I wanted to try it out for myself. So I've been trying it out, with no primer, with primer, brushes, beauty blender, and let me just start off the bat. I am totally obsessed with this foundation. It gives you such an airbrush finish, and it just makes your skin look flawless, and you can't tell that you have makeup. Well, it depends on the quantity that you put, but I don't put on a lot, so it makes my skin look flawless, and it doesn't look like I have makeup. It makes you look born this way. So I am in the shade Ivory. I got this in the shade Ivory because I'm not super duper tan. I'm more tan from my shoulders than my face, but my neck is kind of like still yellow. So it comes in a frosted glass like this. It has a little black cap, and it comes with a pump, which is a great bonus for me. If you hear that in the background, that's my family talking, and my boyfriend is right here playing with my dogs, so ignore that. So yeah, it comes in a frosted glass. It's really, really pretty, and I just want to kind of show you a little demo while I'm talking, and also doing a little demo. I use this with a primer because my skin needs to use a primer.
He's here, and okay. If you see a puppy just passing through here throughout the entire video, it's my boyfriend. I am so sorry. He's having so much fun with the puppies that my dog had. Anyway, back to the review.
Okay, so this is a medium to full coverage. It is definitely buildable. I use the Real Techniques beauty sponge because I feel like it gives me more of an airbrush finish, and it makes it easier to spread around and build up with a beauty blender. You can use a brush. I've heard a brush is also fine, but I just prefer the Real Techniques beauty sponge. And I have that one now because I completely lost my beauty blender. Like, one day it was there, next day I woke up, wasn't there. So now I went and bought that, which is actually better because it gives better quality and it's way cheaper. So I'm gonna kind of do a little demo for you guys. If you see, again, multicolored puppies, it's him, I swear. There's 4 of them. I do have combination skin. I am very oily from my nose and up here in my forehead. I don't know why up here. I kind of wonder why I'm not in my T-zone, like above my eyebrows. It's more up here where I'm oily, and in my nose, and then everywhere else ridiculously dry. I don't have dry patches, but my skin is really dry. But I think it works perfect with it and everything. I do use powder to set it in oily parts because it does kind of show through if you're really oily. I do recommend blotting it with the little tissues that they sell, and then setting it with powder because I don't think it's very good or anything. So I'm gonna go on the Ulta website. To show you guys what it claims to do. Okay, so I'm searching it in my little Ulta app. Here it is. It says, oh my god, again. It's another one. Okay. Alright, so in the Ulta page and Sephora page, I kind of looked on them both to see if they have the same description. It does. This foundation claims it's Born This Way is an oil-free foundation that masterfully diffuses a line between makeup and skin. For coverage so undetectable you can't see the makeup or the imperfection. Just a natural-looking, luminous, flawless complexion. The revolutionary formula is infused with a combination of coconut water to naturally replenish moisture levels, nature's resilient alpine rose to brighten the skin's appearance and promote elasticity, and hyaluronic, I'm gonna go with that, acid for a smoother, more youthful appearance. So, yes, here it is again. Oh my god. Alright, so let's get the little demo started. I do use the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. You guys know this is my holy grail primer. Nothing is gonna change it. So I'm gonna apply that to my face. Okay, some downsides about it. I'm gonna explain as I go. Some downsides about this foundation. First things first, it is on the pricey side. It retails for $39, so it is quite on the expensive side. Second thing, if you're really clumsy like me, glass bottles are not your friend. No. I'm super clumsy and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna drop it sometime. And third, and I think it's the last thing, is if you do have oily skin, I do recommend you to buy or use a good primer to hold it in, and to use powder to blot the foundation, because sometimes it does peek through, but with the primer and my powder, it does help out a lot. So, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to apply this, because I just prefer a beauty sponge over a brush. So I'm using one pump. One pump is good. Okay, so let's start applying about this much. Just gonna put it all over my face. Down my neck. So you can see it's kind of like a medium coverage, not full coverage, but it is definitely buildable. Like right now, it covered already some of my pimples, my redness. So this is one pump and it did cover my entire face. It is definitely, you can spread it fairly easily. So you can still see some, very little actually, very little of my skin peeking through. Like I can still see this lovely pimple that decided to pop out in my face. And a bit of the redness in my nose, but that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go with like another small drop. You guys can see that I'm not lying to you guys. Literally that much. That's all I need. Just to cover up the redness around my nose. And the redness that I have here in my cheeks. A bit in my forehead. Especially around my nose, since I'm so fair. Not ridiculously fair, because I know there's more fair people out there than I am. But since I'm very fair, we usually get more red in areas in our face, especially our noses. Our noses and our cheeks. So. Okay, as you can see, full coverage already. I don't put under my eyes because I don't do that, because I highlight with concealer. And I feel that if you start stacking up more liquids under your eyes, it can begin to crease. So I don't do that. So I'm just going to place that down my neck. Don't forget your ears. And all the way into your hairline. But so far, full coverage. It covered everything. It's not, getting into any creases, especially in my forehead. Like when I go like this, I make facial expressions, I get those lines. It's not defining any lines, it's not drying in any areas, it's not creating like a 5 o'clock shadow. And it looks like I just put so little makeup. Like it doesn't look like you have tons of makeup on. It gives you that nice, smooth, natural finish. So I do say it's true when they say it looks like you're born this way. Alright, so far, so good. I'm gonna go throughout the day, and kind of telling you guys how it's been, if it lasted, if it transferred. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Alright, so I finished completing my makeup. I did film this, so this will be up right after this video, which is the review. It's a navy smoky eye, totally in love with it, but let's not worry about that right now. So I finished it and so far, so good. My skin looks like porcelain. Nothing has clinged. It doesn't emphasize my pores, any lines. It's just so far so good. And it was easy to put on my bronzer. You know how some foundations kind of make it more difficult to apply bronzers and blushes than this one. Perfect, fine, nothing has faded. It is currently, oh shoot, 5:51. As you can see, 5:51. I'm gonna be, doing stuff here at the house. I don't know if I'm gonna go out. with my love. But I'll keep you I'll keep you updated. He thought I called him. I'll keep you updated on like how the foundation, if it lasted and everything. So I will see you guys in a couple of hours. Okay guys, I'm back and it is currently you can barely see it. It is 7:51. 41. It's been almost about 2 hours. Let's check the foundation. Okay, so you can't. So far, everything's looking good. My blush and bronzer. My blush and bronzer are still fine. The highlighter, it's still okay. Pretty much just in my nose, it got a little bit greasy and I had to powder it a little bit. Not too much, not to the point where you can see it on and it looks like I'm sweating through my nose. But other than that, it hasn't faded. It's still the same. It didn't oxidize, which a lot of foundations do. So far, so good. Just a little things. And yeah. And I also forgot to mention how much this has. 1 fluid ounce, which is normal for all foundations. But so far, so good. And I'm going to keep going throughout the day. I've been here at the house kind of just working through stuff and preparing everything for a garage sale that I'm having tomorrow. So I will check back at the end of the night. Okay, so now it is officially 10 o'clock, so a couple hours have passed. Let's see if the foundation has changed with my magical mirror. Again, so far so good. The oil has passed through in my nose, so it kind of faded already. Other than that, pretty much the same. My blush is still there, my contour is still there. I already took off the lipstick. It's late at night. I'm probably just gonna take everything off already since I am sick. So yeah, just basically my nose, everything else looks pretty much fine. It's pretty good for lasting a good amount of hours. So, alright. My overall thoughts on the foundation. Very impressive coverage. It is amazing. It is definitely buildable. And it looks flawless on the skin. To me, it looks like I'm not wearing makeup, but of course I am. Not like to the point where you're like, oh my god, is that like your supernatural skin tone? Like, no, I mean, like, it looks like BB cream when you put it on and all that stuff. I love the packaging, I love everything. A bit pricey, not as much as other foundations, but it's still on the pricey side. The only thing is just the oil. Like, if you're oily skin, I don't know about this foundation for oily skin. If you have dry skin, I do recommend this foundation because I have dry skin that did not, you know, cling to any of, I don't have dry patches, but it, like, you know, when your foundation starts drying, you see like cracks, and it just looks, it starts looking like if you do have dry patches, but you don't. This one doesn't do that to me. It's very long wearing. Not super transfer free, and like it's does transfer to some things, but not tremendously like other full coverage foundations that when you put like literally your cheek to your shirt and it comes off. But overall, I love this foundation. I think this is my new favorite foundation, and I totally recommend it to you guys. And leave in the comment box below what you guys thought about it and all that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was something different. It's my first review. I'm sorry if it was kind of like quick. I started filming really late because I had some things to do in the morning, and that's why it was kind of like sped up. It wasn't like, you know, very long of a review. But other videos, I promise, other review videos, I will do it from the morning all the way to night. And if you have any requests or anything you guys want me to review, you can leave it in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on other social media that will also be listed down below. And I just wanted to let you guys know on a little thing that I've been planning to do for quite a while. I am thinking of doing a giveaway. I know that I don't have a lot of subscribers. I know that I haven't reached like not even 500 or 200 or anything, but I've been getting so much love from you guys, and I just feel like, you know what, I need to give back to you. You guys have been so sweet, so supportive. It's not gonna be huge. It's gonna be something small. I'm still deciding on what products to pick. It might be from a couple, for I think a month from now that I will actually do the giveaway. But yeah, it's gonna be small, and then when I reach 500, it's gonna be a little bit bigger, and then when I reach 1,000 subscribers, it's gonna be, you know, bigger. It starts growing as my subscribers grow. So I think that's pretty much it, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Don't make faces at me. I will laugh. We've had this problem before.
Okay, but I just guarantee you, a few minutes I'm gonna go puppy.
If you want to, go for it, but focus on puppies right now. Okay, no more talking. Okay. Ew, I look like a dude. I look like a dude.
You look beautiful.
Stop making faces at me.
I'm looking at you.
Stop, dude, stop. I can't. You're like,
Looked at you.
no, you're like this with the puppy.
I'm laughing
Stop.
at you pickles.
I can't, don't look at me.
You said that before I even looked at you.
Because I felt you in the corner of my eye.
I looked up, and then you said don't look at me, and then I looked at you.
Don't look at me.